Yo, what's good? What's good? It's a Red Bird. A Kichiwa to the Origines, man. Shout out to y'all. Much love to y'all. Yo, much love to all my subscribers. Thank you for rocking with me. Yeah, I just wanted to briefly mention about this article in the Virginia Pilot. This was on Thursday, September the 3rd. A few days ago. And this is about an eagle that was rescued. And the title of the article is called Free Bird. But this small part of the article says an adult bald eagle rescued in May after it was struck by a car off Interstate 264 was released to the wild Wednesday in Portsmouth. Shout out to P-Town. The eagle was hatched in Virginia Beach in 2016. She is a descendant of the famous pair that nested at the Norfolk Botanical Garden and was featured on a live webcam. Though the bird had overcome severe injuries after the accident, she flew away like a champion, said Ed Clark, founder and president of the Wildlife Center of Virginia in Waynesboro. Yeah, that's a picture of the eagle. Yeah, I was glad to hear about this too. Being that, of course, I like birds, of course, and also just enjoying nature. And then I just felt like this is something I want to bring to to the Aboriginal community because we're about just being connected to nature and animals and things like that. But this is another part of the article. This is on page 3 right here. But this is showing it says the Wildlife Center of Virginia President Ed Clark releases a female adult bald eagle Wednesday at Hoffler Creek Wildlife Preserve in Portsmouth. The bird, injured by a car a few months ago, is about 4.5 years old. You see the people right here rejoicing, about the bird being released into nature. Yeah, I thought this was real cool, man. And it says in this article, a miracle, this bird is alive. Rescued from I-264 interchange in May, bald eagle released in Portsmouth. And this article is by a woman of the name Catherine Hafner, staff writer. Yeah, that's what's up, man. It's good to know about this, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so the article says Portsmouth, a bald eagle, was severely injured a few months ago after being hit by a car off Interstate 264 in Portsmouth. Splayed on the ground, the bird was in no shape to leave, but still willing to put up a fight. When a local wildlife rescuer arrived, she found the eagle had dug its talons into the thigh of a good Samaritan who tried to keep it from flying off. Even though the bird had been badly beaten up, she was pretty feisty, said Dana Lusher, head of Chesapeake-based Nature's Nanny Wildlife Rehabilitation. That always gives us a good feeling. The Good Samaritan assured Lusher she'd be fine, and after months of vigilant rehabilitation, the eagle is too. On Wednesday, Lusher and a small group of wildlife workers gathered at Portsmouth Hoffler Creek Wildlife Preserve to set the bird free. It's just a miracle this bird is alive, said Ed Clark, founder and president of the Wildlife Center of Virginia in Waynesboro, which took care of the eagle the past few months. The bird, a female, was struck May 10th, May 10th near the Interstate 264 and Victory Boulevard interchange. Lusher took it that day to the Waynesboro Center because it was better equipped to handle such grave injuries. The bird turned out to be a descendant, the granddaughter of a pair of bald eagles that nested to widespread interest at the Norfolk Botanical Garden about a decade ago. This eagle hatched in 2016 And Virginia Beach is the direct offspring of one named ND from the garden nest. Okay, the eagle is about 4.5 years old, had just matured and gotten its adult plumage, Clark said. That means the characteristic white head and tail. The bird's journey back to the wild was never guaranteed. It had severe head injuries, including damaged eyes, swelling around the head, and blood coming from both ears. Wow. X-rays and ultrasound also revealed fluid in its lungs and chest cavity. The veterinarian team used anti-inflammatories, medicated eye drops, and fluids while keeping the eagle in a quiet location, according to the center's website. But there was not much the center could do for the more serious injuries except wait to see if they healed, Clark said. Officials weren't very optimistic. Slowly, though, the eagle started to eat on its own and gain weight. It was moved in late May to a larger space to start exercising, and by mid-August was flying well around 100 feet long cage, a 100 feet long cage, Clark said. The last box to check ensure the bird would do well in the wild was its eyes. With eagles, both eyes have to work perfectly